The third word is burn. Let's go to Exodus chapter 3, beginning with verse 2. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. You watch them, you guard them, you love them. But then one day, as you're tending to your sheep, all of a sudden you see a bush that is on fire, and the fire is not consuming the bush. There's a voice that says to you, "Hey Moses, come over here." When you go through difficult times, sometimes you come out of those situations different than you were before. You heard the man say, "Don't let your past keep you from your purpose." That's what we're talking about today. That's right. That's what we're talking about today. 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 It's what we're talking about today. Sometimes you're stronger. Sometimes you're more seasoned. Sometimes you're more mature. I believe that God can take your past, whatever mistakes you've made, and He can use that in your future if you will allow Him to. Don't let your past keep you from your purpose. And when you get to the bush, it's all like, "Hey, why don't you take your sandals off? The place where you're standing is holy." This is the third time that Moses has seen this bush. It's been a long time in his life that he's known about this bush. But he didn't realize at that moment that this was the Lord God Almighty until the voice spoke and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. And Moses was like, "God sent me." Pharaoh was like, "Who is the Lord God of all the earth?" So Moses had a communication problem. In spite of his communication problem, God chose Moses. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Your past doesn't disqualify your future. Picture this. You are a Hebrew, a shepherd, tending to your flock. You take your sheep from one place to another. Maybe you grew up in a broken home. Maybe you were abused as a child. Maybe you made some bad decisions in your youth that you still feel guilty about. You've been out of work, that's right, for a while, and you feel like you not qualified for the job that you want because you haven't worked in a while. Maybe the God who called Moses is the same God who can use you. Let me tell you. He stuttered so badly that when he went to speak to Pharaoh, Pharaoh was like, "Who sent you?" Don't let your past keep you from your future. That bush didn't consume Moses, but it did transform him. So Moses had a stutter. Many people have great ideas, and they have a past that they think disqualifies them from moving forward with those ideas. You know, the word transformed means to be changed by fire.